If there is one thing you can take from this video, it's that this game is not for everyone, but you still need to play it. It's a game that can frustrate and annoy, but it is a unique experience nonetheless that is beautifully crafted. So you can stop watching now before I go into detail about what I liked and what I didn't like, because this game is best enjoyed completely blind. Anyway, 12 Minutes is a point-and-click puzzle game revolving around the concept of a repeating time loop, using the same NPCs and objects in every loop. What makes these loops different is how you interact with these elements, and use the knowledge that you gain from the previous loop in the next one, allowing you to crawl further and further down the rabbit hole that is this game's story. And that's the premise. It's quite an interesting one that drew a lot of people in from the trailers, especially with its well-known voice talent consisting of James McAvoy, Daisy Ridley and Willem Dafoe. So I want to get the things that I disliked about the game out of the way first. Again, I can't go into specifics without spoiling the story. First of all, sometimes it takes too long to reach the point of a loop you want to get to. And since this game requires a lot of experimentation, this can get quite repetitive and frustrating very fast. The animations are janky and sometimes comically bad. For example, a character puts a mug full of water inside their pocket. It doesn't look right, especially with this sort of game. And the final big one is sometimes your character can't express the information that you want to another character to an infuriating degree. I can't go into specific details and scenarios because of spoilers, but I hope you get what I mean. The way I've described all these negatives would probably give you the impression that you should steer clear of this game. But to that I would say you'd be doing yourself a great disservice. Despite all these flaws, I would highly recommend this game. Uncovering the story using every piece of information at your disposal is astonishingly satisfying for the most part and very well done. I say for the most part because I got stuck on one part for hours, and I mean hours, due to missing a seemingly unrelated piece of information in another dialogue. Yeah, whoops. The acting is top notch from all three actors. The music sets the scene perfectly, seamlessly changing to suit every situation as it unfolds. The sound design is well thought out and almost symbolic in some places. Hearing the thunder and rain outside, cars passing by, muffled sounds from other rooms, it's very deliberately designed to capture the atmosphere that they were going for, and I'm glad to say that they succeeded beautifully. Some people may not like the story, but the way it's presented to you is well constructed and very stylized in an evocative way. How much you can interpret and then question is commendable, giving you a lot to talk about to other people who may have played the game. You can tell there is a clear vision behind this game in so many ways, and I'm glad they stuck to it because I believe they succeeded in pretty much every way. From what I've seen, the reception of this game has been very hot or cold, and for those few hours I mentioned earlier where I had zero progress, I was wrongly on the negative side of that spectrum. But after finishing it through to the end, I can say that I switched to the other end, which for me I'd say is kind of surprising. The developers obviously put a lot of thought into many aspects of this game, and the result has clearly paid off. Even with its negatives that I listed earlier, which for many of them I see why they exist, I see why they made those choices, I thoroughly recommend this game to everyone.
Yeah, damn straight. God, I love you.